They look forward to your.
I expect us to come together
to solve problems that need to be solved, to subjective solutions rather than objective. I think that's the major challenge that I found.
Invitation. We are so excited to have you here to talk about Nigeria and eHealth. I'm glad to see everyone here, wonderful stakeholders who have been working actively in eHealth to improve the life of our people, the everyday life of our people. So I'm going to be reading the Symposium abstract once again, and so that we'll have our minds channeled and focused on what we want to talk about today. The pains and gains of eHealth in Nigeria, a user-centric assessment. In this era of digital revolution, computing software and ICT are disrupting several industries of most economies. And the healthcare sector is one of the nascent and emerging opportunities for technology disruption and innovation. This is an inevitable welcome development as global health innovation is at the forefront of embracing the use of technology solutions in various parts of the world to improve access to health services and medicines, and Nigeria is not to be an exception. This symposium is focused on asking the fundamental questions. How much impact are eHealth applications making in the Nigerian health sector? And how do we improve the level of impact and effectiveness of these applications via a user-centric approach? Taking these proactive steps serve to ensure that we focus on the real needs of the Nigerian people and put in place quality and safety measures that will give users the confidence needed to use eHealth applications and solutions adequately and appropriately. Today, key stakeholders in the eHealth ecosystem will share their views on the pains and gains of eHealth as of today and how to shape the future of eHealth in Nigeria and similar countries. Some of the presentations and panelist sessions will include real field experience and user-centered qualitative research that will elicit the current level of impact and the real needs of eHealth in the southwest region of Nigeria. This is a pertinent global discussion that is starting locally from Nigeria, and then I will urge you all to let's start the conversation and let's keep talking about it even after today. Thank you for coming.
Once again, I think the best way to introduce myself is someone that's much interested in the eHealth, especially from the telecoms perspective. We find out that to play in this industry, it's more like a collaboration between different people, the health practitioners, the telecoms, the engineers, and the different sorts of people we put together. And like I said, for today we're going to have about 2 panelist sessions, an interactive session, and some other presentation. So we're going to go straight into the first panelist session, and I'll be inviting the panelists. I'll be bringing them forward. Okay, so Mr. Adida Shupamowo is the founding and managing consultant at EMS Consulting, a healthcare management consulting firm that executes healthcare projects and solutions in the niche market of healthcare financing and management. Mr. Adida, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Let me go to Mr. Olawaju Adeloye, in black. He's the CEO and co-founder of Safer Mom, a mobile service for pregnant and nursing mothers to access health information and make informed health decisions via basic phones, 2 SMS, voice call services. You're welcome. Mr. Muyiwa Matuduko has a background in engineering, but he's passionate about storytelling and IT. He's the editor-in-chief and co-founder of TechPoint.ng, the leading technology news publishing platform in Nigeria. Thank you very much. Ellen Anatobu is a startup coach, advisor, and mentor with a strong background in business law. He is Chief Executive and Program Director of the Information Technology developer entrepreneurship accelerator called IDEA, which is where we are. You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the first panelist session. And what we'll be doing basically is we're talking about the realities and challenges of making eHealth work in the challenges. Thanks.
Thank you so much for inviting me once again. I think the first thing we have to acknowledge is the fact that eHealth is still relatively very big in Nigeria and probably anywhere in the world. I think I was reading a journal recently, and one of those things that was prominent in that journal was the fact that even in the USA, like no health institution wanted to adopt eHealth when it actually started until the government started making in policies that actually encouraged the whole eHealth solution. And I think most times, like I said, we also have to talk about, we also have to understand the challenges before we want to start solving most of these problems. Recently, I actually wanted to understand some of these challenges and why most of these doctors don't like to adopt most of our solutions. And I realized that we can't just leave them. They have their own problems too. And once your solutions don't solve those problems, they might not likely adopt that. I'm going to give you an instance. In our research, we actually noticed that 80% of hospitals in Lagos don't even make profit in the first place.
The first question we need to ask ourselves is numbers. I mean, I'm listening to everybody talking about doctors and admin and all of that, but 70% of Nigerians don't have access to hospitals. The second thing is they have very little domain knowledge. So we're all sitting down here in Lagos, where every square mile probably has a clinic or hospital. And then you go to places in the north, in the southeast, where you can go for tens of kilometers without a standard healthcare center.
I think we don't have too many policies in Nigeria. The issue is with implementation. So based on my experience working in the healthcare sector, I'll touch on two things. So if you look at the National Health Bill, there's actually a provision there that speaks to eHealth and electronic health records. It's just a matter of enforcement.
And also, funding is also one of the challenges that we face in terms of funding. We actually really don't have people that. Of course, I was telling someone that a lot of us will come and say, "Oh, I have this fantastic idea," and everybody comes and talks and talks. Oh yeah, I'll come and drop money now. Let's do this together. Everybody will just hands on. So you find out that there's a lot of issues with funding in terms of I have this mobile service and it's really reaching people and all that. But the truth is that a lot of people are not ready to put money down for that.
My name is Bola Fuye. I head up digital media for Etisalat, and what that means is I basically bring digital ideas to market. The realities of our situation in Nigeria is that internet penetration or access to digital services is still about 30 or 40%. And in any case, 95% of people who access the internet access via their mobile phone, right? If you also consider the fact that mobile penetration is much higher than internet penetration, then I think it's very important that you consider the issue an mHealth issue, not necessarily an eHealth issue, just a slightly wider perspective.
A big thank you to you all. Thank you so much for coming. We had a nice time talking with you, and we hope that we can continue this conversation. So let's go to the rooftop, take some snacks, and then get to know each other better, and then so that we can, maybe next time, you have another event, you invite me, and then we can help ourselves in this country to move Nigeria forward. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
I think after today's conversation, what it just basically was to direct my thinking from eHealth to mobile health.
What is exciting for me? Coming together, collaboration, the ecosystem. I think the ecosystem approach is very important. Technology is going to see technology active in aviation, in banking, in other sectors. The health sector has been very slow catching up with that. But when you see stuff like this coming together, competition, health, tech space coming together, it's exciting.
One woman, they sell the door.